Welcome back, everybody, to the BD1P Binding of Isaac Eden streak. Almost said random streak right there. Today is going to be episode 6. You know, I'm feeling pretty good. I've actually been, wanting to play Isaac, fiending for it. Seed, by the way, is going to be JF8W4LHL, and that's a good feeling to have. To actually crave to want to play the game after so many months of kind of just being indifferent about it. It's a great feeling. I think I do like Eden as a character. The main reason I didn't do an Eden streak when Repentance first happened is because everybody does Eden streaks. Everyone's playing Eden. Everybody's playing as the easy tool-free item character, but not many people were doing random. I think my random streak is still one of, if not the highest in Repentance. I could be wrong. I don't know if anybody's done a higher than 200 unmodded. Then it was 230 with light mods that made the game significantly harder. Cough, cough, eternal enemies. So it's good to be back playing Eden and kind of have a consistent thing during the random streak. I always kind of, I had a bit of fear in my heart every day. It was always, am I going to roll Tainted Lost today? Am I going to play as Tainted Keeper? Am I going to play as, Jacob, whoever it may be? There was always kind of a sense of dread opening up this game that I could lose my big high number. But with the Eden streak, it's although he's a random character, it's a consistent randomness. You're always going to have 2 items and, mediocre, well, it could be bad to good, but usually just mediocre to good stats. It's a nice benchmark to have there. But that is not what I wanted to talk about today. I have seen a lot of movies and a lot of TV shows since the last time we talked. 2 new movies. And, I think 2 new TV shows since then. And that's a while. I'm taking that. We're not going to void that up. We should go find our item room, though. Speaking of using the void, because if it's a bad item, we get free stats from it. Void's a fantastic active item to have. And speaking of the void again, no delirium. We're not going delirium for, the 3rd or 4th run in a row, whatever it may be right now. I'm not down for that. We fought him too much recently. It was a fun spree of delirium fights, but today, I'm going to try and go for Beast. I think Mother's a bit stressful to go for, and I kind of want to have a stressless first run of the day. That is not a voidable item. That is free damage per money, which we got money right here, so I'm feeling pretty good. We will go to the Mother path right now in case things do change pretty quickly down there, but I want to go in chronological order. So the 3 big things that I've watched recently, 1 was the new Puss in Boots movie. 2 was The Last of Us TV show, the 1st episode only so far, and the 3rd was Black Klansman. And out of all of those that I've watched, they were all really good. They were all fantastic. Last of Us was, it was a 6 out of 10, 6 or a 7, so definitely good, but nowhere astonishingly amazing. I don't know anything about the TV show, so I'm a little bit I don't want to say I'm inept, but I think I'm definitely not the right person to rank the show based off the IP, because I don't know anything about The Last of Us. All I know is the big twist at the end, because my girlfriend regrettably spoiled that, thinking I'd already seen the entire game, which I have not. But I thought The Last of Us Episode 1 was pretty good. There was nothing super crazy about it. It was just, a good episode of TV. It felt like I was watching a much better Walking Dead. And I know it's going to piss some people off. It's not The Walking Dead. They're different. But they're both zombie shows. They're both post-apocalyptic. They're similar enough to me at the current moment. When the show develops more, I'm sure it's going to be, a lot different than other zombie stuff. But as it is right now, it's just a good start to a zombie-esque series. However, I would be remiss if I didn't tell you. When I saw I went to Puss in Boots thinking okay, it's going to be a good movie, but it's definitely overhyped to just the internet being oh my gosh, quirky cat character. This is my new favorite personality for 6 years. It happens a lot with children's media. It happened with Bluey, happened with Powerpuff Girls, Hello Kitty. Just they're not really that amazing. They just get this cult following because it's a cute aesthetic or a quirky thing to like. I went into Puss in Boots thinking that, and I left Puss in Boots to changed man. Genuinely might be the best animated thing I've seen in a theater. I would, unironically, I'm saying this with the full truth in my heart. I think Puss in Boots, I liked it more than Spider-Verse. And I'm a big Spider-Verse fan. I'm a huge Spider-Verse fan. My phone wallpaper for 2 years in high school was Miles Morales. I'm a gigantic Oh, I did not get stuck there. We're fine. I'm a gigantic Spider-Verse movie fan. So when I tell you that I really did think Puss in Boots was like the epitome, hey, luck and range, that's not too bad, of quality and peak fiction, I mean it. I just loved the movie to death. And I don't know what I'm not like super attached to the Shrek franchise or even Puss in Boots as a character. I don't know what it was. It was just that good of a movie. The humor was on. I was laughing. Honestly, like oh wait, that's really good. We can get money equals power plus that. I was laughing like almost the entire movie. There was a genuine feeling of like triumph when the movie ended and like there was the big, hero's victory or whatever. Like there was a big, triumphant feeling in my chest. I was just very into the movie. And I surprised myself by liking it that much. But I'm not going to give any spoilers. I mean, it's not like you can't really spoil a movie that's made for kids because it all follows the same generic plot points. By the way, speaking of Hello Kitty, I got the Fine China out for today. The finest of China. You can't really spoil a kid's movie. They all have the same trope. It's like, hero, is on a quest. Hero, oh my, we are getting a lot of money right now. Hero's on a quest, obstacle, obstacle, obstacle. Hero perseveres because he has help from his friends. It's a very static story. I think Puss in Boots kind of had like it had a small subversion to that, with Puss being more of like a washed up hero, and I kind of liked that a little bit. It was a nice change of pace from what we're used to seeing with that kind of stuff. I'll take blind here. Okay, I should have just voided, I think, but you know what? We have betrayal, so deal with it, I guess. There was a small subversion there, and I've said before on this streak, this like little podcast streak thing. If a movie is about like an old man with a beard going like revenge mode on everybody, it's a top tier movie. And Puss in Boots, weirdly enough, kind of falls into that category, which is why I think I liked it so much. It kind of was like a little funny approach to that subgenre of like Pig, Taken, like things like that I do enjoy a lot. Even, No Country for Old Men, things of that nature. It was kind of like a kid's version of that. Puss even grows a fucking beard for part of it. You can't make this shit up. It was great, though. There were some moments where I kind of wish it wouldn't have, like... Kids' movies do the thing where they have that comic relief character who has to explain every joke. There's moments like that in Puss in Boots where the comic relief character tries to explain in great detail every joke. And I thought back to, like, Shrek 1 and Shrek 2, where that never happened because Shrek had, like, a bit of comedic integrity in the first two movies. It was always, like, kids will laugh at anything even if they don't get it, whereas adults will laugh at jokes that are actually good. So Shrek had the formula of, like, telling an adult joke and just letting it sit there and letting it just be an adult joke, and then when kids get older, they understand it and figure out why they were laughing at that. I think that Puss in Boots could have benefited from a similar formula where, I'll take that. That's a black card for us. Where instead of having the comic relief character, who I think also voices the Toads in the Mario movie, if I'm not mistaken, just let the joke sit there a bit and then let it just kind of be like a thing that slightly older audience members understand at first and can kind of wrap their head around. That would have made it more enjoyable to, like, my demographic, but again, the movie's not made for, 20-year-old YouTubers, so who am I to really speak upon that? But it was really good. Animation-wise, it was such a beautiful movie. There were so many moments where I was just, like, in visual awe of just how good it looked. Like, the small little effects they do here and there. There was care put into every single shot. This was a tweet that I saw before the movie came out, and I kind of thought it was just, like, a bit overreactive, but you can legitimately see the brushstrokes on Puss in Boots in, like, a lot of the stills. Like, you can see the individual hairs of the brush they used to paint or design that shot. It's amazing. I mean, it's very rare you find a kid's movie with so much care put into every detail, and I loved it. There's a scene where they're tap dancing in, like, the first, like, 5 minutes of the movie, and when their foot hits the floor, little white, like, action lines come up, but they're so perfectly placed that it just feels like, I don't know, it was just is such a good looking movie, and I don't know, I'm like in awe of how good it was still. I didn't think I'd enjoy Puss in Boots that much, but here we are. It's BD1P good movie certified. Oh, it's just I found pills. That sucks. I want to get to you, but I can't right now. This is a quick floor. I mean, I feel like we're missing a lot, but at the same time, I guess I'll go for a Void Charge in case we get a Krampus's head in the Devil deal, which I guess would be better, or we find an active item we do want to end up voiding. We can always just do that. I could have taken 4.5 volt, you guys are correct, and that would have maybe made for some broken synergies, but I think the odds of us getting 4.5 volt and the broken active item is pretty low compared to us just saving up a bunch of money and getting a really high damage multiplier, or modifier, I should say. That feels like it'd be a bit more worth it for me right now. I also don't want to worry about min-maxing what items I'm voiding and not voiding. I kind of just want to go for the stats. A lot of time voiding an active item arguably could make it worse depending on what you're stacking it with, or, you know, the charge times, etc., etc. A shoot the whoop, maybe? No, and I don't want that either. I guess I can look for an arcade. We are on an even-numbered floor, and if we do find an arcade, we can use our Swallowed Penny plus the Blood Machine to get a whole lot of money, and to make our build even stronger. By the way, Little Gertie, you're doing God's work. Little Gertie has made this run exponentially better. I will just fight the boss right now. We can always come back and look for an arcade if we want to later. The strength card would be good. It's just a free extra like 4 to 5 cents in the arcade. So we'll save that for either that or like a free devil deal item. Either one of those works for me. But I would recommend, if you are looking to watch a movie soon in theaters or you're bored, go see Puss in Boots. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at how good the movie was. And they did tease, and this is going to be a minor spoiler for the quote-unquote post-credits scene, but they did tease a Shrek movie coming out, which I thought they were going to reboot the Shrek franchise. Like a couple years ago, they mentioned, like, oh yeah, we're going to be rebooting the first Shrek to make 5 Shrek movies, which I think you could reboot it, but it might confuse audiences. But with this new animation style they were using for this movie, I think Shrek would look pretty good. You could do some cool effects with that. That's huge. And this, that would be good for the boss fights. Now I kind of regret not taking 4.5 volt, because that is really good with that. So we do this, 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 this. And because we have Curse of the Unknown, I'm just going to head on down. I don't want to, like, be at less HP than I think and end up doing too much in a blood bank. Oh, well, that doesn't really help that much either, so we'll have to be very wary about our devil deals. I think we still have 1 or maybe 2 heart containers. I don't remember if they changed the strength card to be where it'll still negate 1 heart if you spend it, or if it's just going to keep me broken even. I'm really not sure, but our damage is getting way up there. 6.71. I guess we have Synth Oil, Cat of Nine Tails. We have False PhD for stuff in the future, but we also have Money Equals Power and 25 cents, so that makes sense. It's a lot of damage for a small man like me. I don't know. Like the Shrek 1 and 2 are still banger movies. Shrek 2 is, everyone says it, but it's true. Shrek 2 is like, it's definitely a pinnacle of like an animated comedy. I mean, there's so many good gags in there. The jokes fly fast, but they still hit every single time. The characters are lovable. Like, the fairy tales are all there in their little cute references. I mean, it works really well for itself. I know Shrek 3 and then Shrek Forever After were garbage movies. Like, really, really bad. I wish there was an easier way for studios to be like, hey, those 2 didn't count. We're just going to start going from Shrek 2 and up. I don't think you need to remake Shrek 1 and 2. I think, aside from the animation quality maybe being a bit grotesque for modern audiences, I think, in general, that movie, or those movies, I should say, oh, that's huge. False PhD plus Acid Baby. That's nice. I still think they hold up pretty well. I wanted to see you so badly. I'm so happy you're here. This is free damage for us. Oh, we're losing damage. Oh, hey. That could be good for one floor. Sure, I'll do it. I'll take it. It's not going to give us any harm as far as I'm aware. But like, you don't need to remake Shrek 1 and 2. They're great movies. As Aldog from the 4-player file once put it while we were hanging out and we lived together, he was like, Ben, you know why Shrek is like the greatest love story ever told? And I was like, why is Shrek 1 the greatest love story ever told, Alex? And he looked at me and he said, it's not about loving somebody else. It's about loving who you are. And I was like, damn, that's true. Shrek 1 is the greatest love story because it's not about loving Fiona or Donkey or anybody else. It's about loving who you are. And even the donkey and dragon subplot is like that, where sure, she might be a giant fire-breathing dragon lizard thing, but you know what? Donkey doesn't care. He still loves her. You know, Shrek and Fiona know that they already fall in love. They're kind of in love for most of the movie, but the general plot is Shrek learning that he's not so bad after all. He's a good-looking guy for a green man with 2 weird stringy ears on the top of his head. What are those things called? The things on Shrek's head? Are those aren't his no, those are his ears, aren't they? He's got like little antenna for ears. But not very, like, ears have to be cup-shaped so they kind of like absorb sound and take it in and funnel the sound into you. Shrek's ears, I don't think they would do that. I want to see a video on YouTube of somebody showing why Shrek's ears wouldn't work. Like why they would really not be effective at being ears. Can we get that like as a Vsauce video or something? Like Shrek being anatomically like an inferior species. My cat is having a fit right now. I'm so sorry. Like being an inferior species based off his anatomy. I mean, those ears can't collect much sound. Does he have ears? Or is it just the antenna? I can't remember. I think it's just the antenna things he has. He doesn't have ears, does he? Why did I do that 3 times in a row? Void. Extra damage and tears. Look at that. Tears down. I will sacrifice that. My HP is probably pretty bad right now. I want to move on down. Don't give me Curse of the Unknown for a 3rd floor, please. Okay. So we had a heart container the whole time. I was freaking out over jack shit. But I think he only has the antenna. I don't think he has, like, actual ears, which... And I seriously can't remember if his design, like... I'm not going to look it up. I don't want to, like, cave to the modern efficiency of looking up. Oh, great. We can still bomb this, right? I got all 3. I'm so good. I don't want to cave to the modern efficiency of the online library. But I'm 90% sure Shrek has 0 ears and it's just the antenna. And I think Fiona is the same way. I don't think male nor female ogres have actual ears. Which, you know what, dude? If ogres were real, I would wish they had those ears. For 2 reasons. Number 1, you could sneak away easier. They wouldn't hear you. The ears are so far off their head and they're so weirdly shaped, they would not work to actually collect sound. That's rule number 1. You could sneak away from an ogre pretty easily. Number 2, they're just funny looking. If it wasn't for... Oh, bozo. If it wasn't for those ears, you know what? They would just be green humans. And what's so cool looking about that? It's just a green human. I'm going to actually get bozo because the rainbow poop could heal us up, allowing us to do more IV bag stuff if possible in the future. Things of that nature. I'm going to buy this. I do want to get my HP back up. I know I have a Book of Belial in my charge that I can use during, like, if we choose to go to Beast, but I think... Ooh, don't be stupid. I'm going to need more HP. I think I will still try and go to Beast. Maybe even if we can make Boss Rush, I'd be pretty happy. Because I think our stats are not terrible. It would just be definitely a longer Beast fight. But I know I've been going to the same endings over and over. Well, that's not true. I've been taking some actual variety. I mean, we've gone to, what did we go to? Ooh, baby. We went to Delirium. We've gone to Hush. We've gone to Blue Baby and Lamb. We've had variety, but we haven't seen Mother, especially Mother, in a long, long time. So I do want to get that one out of the way. Hey! That's pretty big. Our luck stat's actually quite good. So I'm fine seeing that. Is there a... Yep, Horse Pill, thank you for being useful. And this is not too bad. Luck Up Penny as well. Dude, 3 luck with Apple. I've seen worse. Well, we could make Boss Rush. But the Fool card, though. I have to look for the Fool card. I don't know where... It could be in the big room. I don't think I've seen it yet. Oh, what the hell? That's so big. No, Fool card should come first. Because we can always come back for this later, right? Wait, that just opens up the door for us. Not here. Not here. Not here. I'm going to go real fast. Not here. Can't be there. My cat is on my desk. Please don't cause any issues. It's got to be... I got to go fast. It's got to be, like, in here. Or somewhere along these lines. I think we're going to be too short on time to make it. But it doesn't hurt to try. Maybe get a good card out of one of these things. Oh, my cat is playing with my cords. This is not a good time. I'm going to pause the game. I'm going to pull out the Nerf gun. Look at this, Zim. Want to go chase the Nerf bullet? Huh? Want to come chase it? I'm petting her right now. She does not want to move, guys. She's just... Okay, you know, if you don't cause any issues, you can sit there. But I know you're going to end up causing some kind of issue. That's my hypothesis. 30 seconds. There's the Fool card. Oh, it's going to be close. I'm going to rush for it, though. I'm going to rush for us making Boss Rush. I would skip a Devil Deal for it. Ouch. I got a follow on Twitch. I heard that. We're not going to make it, are we? I don't believe so. Oh, my cat's pulling my headphones out of my face. Oh, no, this hurts. No, we did not make it. Okay, you got to get down. You are causing... Oh, gosh, she's biting me. She's biting me. Let go of my cord. She's a nuisance, man. It's all her fault. We can take a negative. What we can do is Fool card. And instead of giving negative and its damage to that door, we can use Broken Padlock, I believe, to just open the door with a bomb, correct? It did work. Okay, we get to keep the negative and its extra damage. Big brain plays happening right now. I do want to get another bomb if I can. I do want to go into the cursed room. We have an opportunity. I'd spend 3 cents for a cursed room. That's fine to me. Plus maybe getting even 5 cents back right here, giving us a net. No. Can't win them all. Okay, Soul Hearts, please. Dude, that was such a worth it invest. I feel good about going to Beast. Let's do it. I know our damage and our tiers are not like anything insanely special, especially going to Beast, but, well, even now. I still feel pretty good about this. I think I forgot a card. That's my bad. Lover's card, maybe? One of those two. I haven't been on Mausoleum in forever, man. This is going to be, it's going to be a tough one. Hold on. Okay. That was my bad. You know what? This room gave me like a mind fuck. I couldn't do anything about it. But that's fine. I do have to focus though, because I do want to end up going to Beast on at least 10 hearts. And Dogma gives me HP back. The item Dogma, that is. I'll do it, sure. So with False PhD and the Dogma item, I want to be on Beast with 10 hearts. Plus the Holy Mantle included. And I think that'll give us a victory. If I can get more bombs before then to bomb the bosses, that would be pretty nice. I know that bombing Beast is kind of like a big way to deal damage fast, and okay, that was entirely on me. And avoid the pitfalls of what would you call it? Of being stuck in the really awful Beast phases with the souls coming up from the fire and the fireballs and all of that awful stuff. Okay. Sure. Now spending money also gives us stats. Queen of Hearts is good. I'll buy it all. I think we're gaining more than we're losing either way, and we're going to have no more shops the rest of the run, so I'm fine with that. Plus, getting PhD and false PhD is usually a pretty good combo from what I can recall, and if we can get more pills along the way, that would be even better. I'm going to go for a full clear. What is this room? I don't think I've ever seen that enemy on, oh, help me, on this floor. It must be a modded room then. Oh, dude, deep pockets, keeper's sack, false PhD, PhD. Can you think of a more fitting run for a man of my stature right now? Help, false PhD, or not false PhD. Well, it kind of was false PhD's fault. That was due to I'm excited, which came from false PhD, which admittedly I did willingly pop, so whose fault is it really? I'm losing HP so fast right now. Give me that. Alright. Where are you spawning? Thank you. I'm going to probably have you guys skip through Ascension just because nothing important's going to happen in Ascension. We hit every single item room, correct? Like, all I got to do is fight through this, like, a bunch of mini floors. It's not that entertaining to watch. Then I can talk more about Puss in Boots and the actual Dogma Beast fight. Because instead of me focusing on the game, it's better for me to talk about a children's animated movie that came out, like, a month ago. Was it? It must have been, like, a month. No, maybe it's more like 2 weeks. It's not, it hasn't been in theaters for that long. Avatar's been in theaters for that long, and that's a banger movie, too. A lot of good movies coming out recently, man. I gotta say. Thoroughly impressed. There's been a lot of banger films back to back to back. I enjoyed the menu. I gotta go see Skinamarink soon, which I heard is very mixed, but I think I'll enjoy it because it kind of hits that, like, the genre of horror where it's more based off your childhood fears and that kind of trying to recapture what it was like to be scared of the dark when you were a kid. I really gotta see that one. Avatar was obviously very good. Wow, Planetarium, look at us. I Top Gun earlier last year. I mean, there's been so much that I've really enjoyed. I've been over the obviously Black Adam, the greatest movie ever made. All right, that is a immediate void for us. Good damage stat there though from that, and money, and all right, Tears Up. You can't go wrong with that. Let's look for a secret room real fast, and then we'll pop our Blackheart pill. 2 world cards, huh? I guess I can take one of these with me. I should bomb into here too. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, dude, HP? Sure, I'll take it. Can't go wrong with a little bit of HP. Got the bomb off there, nice. That was some rough dodging right there. I want you to die fast. I forgot how to fight you, which is why. Oh, bomb off. Cool. You're taking acid, baby. I'm just not going to stop firing, and that little Gertie will never become hers. There we go. Do have the incubi now, though. Okay, very epic. Let's bomb this. I'll take another pill. Thank you very much. That's even more HP and more bombs for us to find our secret room along the way, or our super secret room. World card or Queen of Hearts? We only have 2 heart containers. I'm going to say you take the world card. I don't see Queen of Hearts doing a lot. Unless, of course, we do find an IV machine along the way. Then I can see it doing actually quite a lot for us. Can't be there. It could be right here. Or this looks pretty enticing. Good. That's our last bomb too. It's not worth. It's not worth. Let's go grab our Queen of Hearts card. And I'll even go to my cursed room. Then we'll move on down officially. I think this is also worth the go for. We got a little bit of damage. Pill. Got a key. I mean, get some more money like that. It was fine. It wasn't 69 cents. That was actually a good play. All right. Here we go. All right, final floor of Ascension. Here we come. I got a Bombzar key pill instead of having the Queen of Hearts that I can have double, or I guess right now, technically 26 bombs against Beast if I want to save them. And also, I don't think Queen of Hearts is going to do much for us on this final Ascension floor. If we do find the IV machine here, which I didn't do full clears the entire way through, so I could have just missed one. But if we do find an IV machine here, I'm going to feel kind of dumb. But I think 26 bombs overall could benefit us quite a bit more. I'm going to keep Swallowed Penny. I think it's a bit more worth it. We do have 116 cents, so it did look like Keeper's Sack plus, what's it called? Deep Pockets definitely paid off there. I kind of forget that Deep Pockets is always, it's like a #1, always grab the item because it's going to give you, ooh, hold on. Balls of Steel, Friends Till the End, Health Down. I'm Excited, Shot Speed Up, Puberty, Shot Speed Up, One Makes You Small, Walking on Sunshine, Shot Speed Down, Hematemesis, Balls of Steel, Range Up, Full Health, Puberty, Ferret. We're getting a lot of damage here, and a lot of Black Hearts. Are You a Wizard? Adult. We gulped. Huge. It's gonna spam. Whatever happens, happens, right? Lasting for a long time. Well, we're at 17 damage now, and our HP has gotten a lot better to the point where I definitely wish I had the other thing and not this pill now, but I guess you get what you get, right? That was an amazing false PhD golden pill. I think that kind of made the run a W. I mean, our HP is fantastic now. Our damage is huge, and it didn't really give us anything bad. Sure, Are You a Wizard and I'm Excited that are going to stack for like the next 5 minutes is pretty trash, but I'm actually quite happy with this. That was a run-defining golden pill, if there's ever been one, I would say. It didn't push us over the line, but it definitely made the victory exponentially easier to achieve. I say as I'm almost running into the same fly several different times. And we're still getting more money as it goes. Oh, God. Oh, dude, what is this floor? The golden stuff is coming in troves right now. The golden penny lasted for 1 pickup, huh? Really? Dude, that could have been like a +1 damage golden penny right there. And I had to just go and leave. Okay, you know what? Fuck the extra black heart. Let's just do it. Let's just commit and finish off this run with a bang. Definitely a good run to go to Beast on. I'm glad it was not our mother run. I will say that much. I don't think it would have gone very far had it been the mother run. I could upgrade Little Gertie, but like, what's that gonna do for us, man? Be real. I don't have my cracked key. Oh, I know. Betrayed. Sure. 100% chance to shoot backwards. You get pretty much double shots now. Why would you not take that? And don't forget you have Book of Belial. You get to pop that, I believe, twice during your beast fight. All right, here we go. I don't think we'll lose too much, but I guess we can finish off our topic of Puss in Boots for today. 100% go see it. I would say it's like an 8 out of 10 movie. You know, the only thing I didn't really like about it was the comic relief character, but the plot was great to follow. The 3 villains were handled masterfully. There was no like overlap of, you know, it's too many characters. It was always done well. Every joke landed the way it should have, besides the over explanations. It was good. It was fantastic. You're gonna leave that movie with a new favorite fearless feline hero. I'll say that much. You're gonna leave that movie and be like, damn, I'm a Puss in Boots stan now. That much is a given. How do you fight this guy again? You just gotta run around like this, right? Yeah. Supposed to do up and down, but I kind of messed up my patterns already, which is whatever. We can make this work. Improvisation is my #1 skill. Oh, and you're done. Yeah, we're dealing a lot of damage to Dogma right now. Which is kind of sad. I wish we had a bit more DPS in the tank. It's not inconsequential, looking at it right now. But, I don't know. Like, when the Dogma fight takes a while, it only makes you think, how long is Beast going to take? And I know we get more damage from the Dogma item in Beast, but a long Beast fight is an Isaac player's worst nightmare. When you're fighting Mother at low stats, Mother is still fun to fight because it's like a really, really challenging boss. Beast just feels like it takes forever when it's like that, if that makes sense. I don't know how else to explain it. Beast is just hard to deal with in that manner. Alright. Pop the Belial book. Let's win. How long will Famine take? Until Phase 2 is a good way to gauge it. But again, I would recommend going to see Puss in Boots. In the next episode, for you guys, we'll talk about Black Klansman, the Spike Lee, Adam Driver, J.D. Washington movie. It was fantastic. I haven't seen a ton of Spike Lee before, so it was a really nice introduction, I would say. Definitely got to check out more of his stuff, because I did really enjoy Black Klansman. It was equal parts funny, powerful, informative, and I wouldn't say it was eye-opening, because the subject matter is one that I think everybody in this age is used to hearing about, but it was striking. It did not hold back on showing just how terrible it could be. It's a very heavily charged movie, where Puss in Boots is more of a... Puss in Boots is a lot of heavy subject matter. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. She is on my power button on top of my computer tower. I didn't even hear her jump up. She could have turned my computer off and lost the whole damn recording. Or electrocuted herself. She tries to claw through the top of my case now at like the spinning fan inside. That could kill you. That could kill lesser cats. You would survive because you're made out of fucking titanium. But that would kill lesser cats. She has a death wish. Just last night I was playing with her with a little bit of like one of those like feathers on a stick toys. And she saw it and leapt from like the bedroom to where it was, and she missed and hit the table with like the side of her body. Which could not have felt very good. This was a long pestilence fight, huh? We should get one more Book of Belial charge off. Hey, thank you for the luck upgrade. It's gonna make our razor pop out more, and guarantee that even if we get more through like Acid Baby, more pills, we'll keep our what's it called? We will keep our shooting through our back of our head 100% of the time. There we go. Not a bad war fight at all. Be careful. You're one of the weaker horsemen for sure. That was my bad. I want that though. Okay. Oh, hey, two. You know what, dude? Sure. 10 cents is like half a damage up almost. Right. Extra Book of Belial, even more damage there. We're going to be killing things even faster. But death is the worst one to deal with. Okay. I do like bombing you because you are a pain in the ass boss to fight. I'd rather have you go to phase 2 than Beast go to like phase 3 or 4. And this phase is not that bad to deal with. Okay. Good spacing. Nice. Okay, that was actually, we're doing more than I thought we'd be doing. Haven't fought Beast in a while, so I wasn't sure if we'd still be able to. All right. It's bombing time. We get to pop our bombs or key and get 16 more bombs. The whole reason I kept this thing in the first place. Epic. Suck 'em all in, Beastie Boy. Okay, save your bombs. This is the phase that really matters. Be careful of shooting the stalactites above you that might fall on you. Okay, cool. That was really good. We're going to skip the really annoying phase of Beast. All we're going to do is sit here and win. Well, that was a good run to Beast. I'm going to keep trying to go to Mother. I'm not sure if it's going to happen because Mother is a pain in the ass to get to still. And I really wish it wasn't that way. I hope the Team Compliance knife mod comes out soon so I can use that to my advantage and not have to get both knife pieces over and over again. I keep forgetting that's the way to get to her. It's not only go alt path and have the requirements for that, it's also do the whole knife piece 1 and 2 thing. Alright, I'm going to blackheart bomb you. You're a dead man. You're a dead man. See, look at that. Well, if you enjoyed the run of my commentary, a like and a comment goes a long way for a small channel like mine. In the meantime, though, guys, I have been BD1P. Peace out, and goodbye.